As the worker was finishing his shift, he accidentally discovered that the hatch was suddenly jammed by something. To avoid a pay deduction, the man broke the rules and squeezed himself inside. Little did he know that this small action would completely change his fate. Just as he moved the tray, the hatch suddenly closed automatically. Inside, lethal levels of radiation were being released. When his coworkers noticed, they immediately grabbed tools to force the door open. However, at that moment, their supervisor arrived. If this expensive equipment were damaged, they wouldn't be able to afford the compensation. Only after the machine had completed its process did the hatch finally reopen. A robot dragged Max out like a piece of trash, pulling his barely alive body from the chamber. Though he had temporarily survived, due to the fatal radiation exposure, his body would suffer catastrophic organ failure. He had only 5 days left to live. However, when the wealthy factory owner learned of the accident, he made no attempt to treat or compensate Max. Instead, he saw Max as a bearer of bad luck for the factory. He merely ordered his men to give Max 5 days worth of painkillers. Then, he was swiftly kicked out of the factory. The despairing and weakened Max returned to the slums. He knew that only by reaching Elysium and receiving treatment in a med bay could he survive. But only the wealthy had legal citizenship in Elysium. If Max wanted to go there, he had to find a top-tier hacker to forge an identity for him.